Alright y'all, welcome to another Will Santana film review. Today we are doing the Blu-ray review for Pacific Rim. I got special guest Montrel from TheWordOfMouth Show. You can find his show by this link right here that I'll put on the font. And go ahead, what do you think about Pacific Rim, man?
Alright, well we got Pacific Rim, directed by Guillermo del Toro. He also did the screenplay. This is starring Charlie Hunnam. You might know him for the star of the hit series, one of my favorite shows, Sons of Anarchy. Also guest starring Idris Elba. In this movie you have aliens or some sea monsters that have erupted from the Earth's core, and it's basically a battle for Earth between the humans that are battling with some robotic type war machines that they call the Jaegers versus all type of aliens and sea monsters. If I gotta rate this film, I'm gonna definitely say, man, the way that we do it, word of mouth, when we're rating a film, we're gonna give it 4 categories. We're gonna go by the acting, we're gonna go by the genre, we're gonna go by the rewatch factor, and we also gonna go by the plot. Acting, we got some pretty good actors in here. A lot of ones that are going to be some that you may notice, really haven't seen before, but I definitely say Idris Elba. He always gives a great performance. He's always the leader. He's always strong. So you definitely could believe that he's kind of, you know, the militant, and he's kind of the head. So with him, Charlie Hunnam, you know, he's a good action guy. I'm going to definitely go with a 3.5 on the acting. On a 5 scale, you know, the acting is good. Screenplay, I really felt this was original. When I saw it, you know, everybody kind of thought of Transformers, the bootleg version, with just a little bit more CGI, maybe a little bit more sci-fi effect to it. But this actually is very original. I think it actually can continue where we may see a part 2 if they wanted to go that route. So I thought this was good. I also give the plot 3.5. Rewatch factor. Can you see this movie again? Is it worth buying? If it came on television, would it be worth your time to see it if you've already seen it again? I'd definitely say out of a 5, I'm gonna give this a 4. It's got the action, it's got the sci-fi, and again, it's just a good story. It kind of keeps you on your toes, really keeps you indebted in the film. So I'm definitely gonna give that a 4. Also, does it fit the genre that it goes to? Is this a good sci-fi? Is this a good action film? Definitely on a 5, I'm gonna give this also a 4. You get action, you get the monsters, you get to see all the creativity with that, and then you also, for a sci-fi, you get to see the aliens and the sea monsters come to life. I believed it. I think you will believe it too once you give it a good view. So I'm gonna also give this a 4. We calculate this, divide the 1. Do all the math, we're gonna go to 3.7 out of a 5. I think that's beyond average. It's definitely something that I would say if you didn't see it in the theaters, you definitely missed a good experience. So hopefully if you're seeing it at home on your Blu-ray, you got a good surround sound system so you can get the full effect of this movie. And it's a great watch. I definitely got to give it to you. It gets the word of mouth cosign, definitely.
So we're basically on the same page. I probably would give it a 3.5. I'm a fan of the movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it. It was beyond what I expected. You know, I'm a Del Toro fan myself. Right. And it was good to see Ron Perlman also in the movie.
Yeah,
He's been with Del Toro for quite a while.
Right.
And Charlie Hunnam, I've actually been watching him since Undeclared, a comedy show.
Exactly.
Now to see him grow from that, and I think he's doing really good.
Yeah.
We ain't got to comment about Idris Elba. You already know he's
gonna come with it.
My only complaint about the movie was Charlie Day's character. Okay. I wasn't a fan of his character because it reminded me too much of his character from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay.
But other than that, I enjoyed it. You know, a few parts were cheesy, but overall, you know, I'm down with it. I give it a 3.5 out of 5.
Okay, yeah, sounds like we on the same page with that one.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, for you Blu-ray buyers, for the visual of Pacific Rim, I thought it looked fabulous. It was excellent. It's the ABC encode. It's presented in full 1080p HD. The CG's on point. Contrast is very excellent. Colors are very vibrant. Grain was very minimum. It's a great looking Blu-ray disc. So for all you guys out there owning Blu-ray discs, I definitely say this is something worth getting for the HD quality. If you got plasma, LEDs or LCDs, it's amazing. It's worth the buy for the visual. I definitely would give it probably a 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, I co-sign that, man. I got my copy. It's definitely clear, it's crisp, and if you got the right television for it, man, it's definitely going to be complimentary. So the Blu-ray aspect of this it's on point, man. So I definitely got to co-sign that.
The audio It's a 7.1, so if you guys with surround sound, if you got that 7.1, it's kicking, man. But the only thing is the default is in 5.1. So if you got a 7.1 system, you're gonna want to go ahead and go into the settings and change it, notch it up, because you know you want that full effects, and the audio is definitely excellent.
Oh, yeah.
Dialogue is front channels. All the action and explosions coming from the rear, from the sides, and they're traveling through as the swords are hitting clean. You hear in the front, the next you know it's in the back. Excellent audio, man. I gotta give this a 5.5 out of 5 points.
I gotta give it a 10 out of 5. It's gonna be above and beyond, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, once you really get into it, man, it's just dynamic, man. Everything is coming, and all the scenes are really complimented. You get even subtle scenes that, you know, the audio of it still really makes the movie really feel alive, because even, you know, I mean, you got to remember, this movie is going on this war between monsters, so it's so much going on, even from just little tremors, you know, to the fight scenes, man. The audio really helps make this movie. So yeah, I've definitely got to give it a high rating as well.
Yeah, so definitely, man, overall this is a Blu-ray disc for you guys. Go out and buy it. Don't worry about renting it. Check it out. I co-sign this. The movie itself is worth watching. The visual, the audio, it's an excellent Blu-ray disc. I haven't had a chance to watch the 3D version yet, but I will give you guys that 3D review. This is the 2D version. So, Montrel, anything you want to close this out?
Hey, man, again, this is a good watch. It's good for the Blu-ray aspect. It's definitely great just as far as the quality of the content of this movie. You will not be disappointed, and we'll say I'm rarely ever wrong. Will Santana would have me on here if I was known for being wrong. So check this out. You're definitely be in for a treat, man. You heard it here first.
And make sure y'all check in and subscribe, and follow Montrel at TheWordOfMouth. Show him the badge. Show him the badge, y'all.
Hey, man. We're coming real soon. Get it in.
All right. Y'all stay tuned for the next review. We're going to bring y'all White House down. Y'all stay tuned for another day, all right?
Out.
See you.